So, okay, quick fire. Your thoughts. What are your thoughts on the Beckham saga?
My thoughts are, I wasn't at the wedding, and the millions of people who all have comments about it, you weren't there either. Mm-hmm. You're not there in their family life. You're not there behind closed doors. I feel that there are so many people who are like, oh, I'm Team Victoria, I'm Team David, I'm Team Brooklyn. Why? Why are you Team them? What do you know about them?
She's a Spice Girl, and I'm a fan.
Well, yeah, okay. But we don't know anything about them as a person. We know them as a brand. Mm-hmm. We know them of, oh, I think she's a really nice person. You think she's a nice person. You think he's a nice person. But you don't really know them. So I feel that everybody's given their opinion, and rightfully so. You've given up your privacy when you step in front of the camera, I feel, to a certain degree. But, and everybody has the right to talk about, give their opinion about certain things, especially when you make it that public and you put it all over social media. But I do feel that it's so easy to talk about other people's families when you really, and try to sound like an authority on it. That's fine. Like, we're going to have our own banter about it. That's fine. But when you try to sound like you're an authority on their family life and you really have no idea what goes on behind closed doors, you want to want somebody talking about your family life the way that you're talking about their family life. Mm-hmm. So yeah, just stay out of it. Who cares?
I will say, more money, more problems.
Exactly. Agreed.
That is still very true to this day. And again, if you have a big family with a big brand like that, that's going to be so public and facing the public. Boy, you're inviting a lot of stuff into the family dynamic. So you just have to be prepared for the drama. But spilling it to the world, to a lot of people who actually probably didn't have an opinion about them before all this. Like, did you hear about them before the documentaries?
No, not really. No. One. Two, I think we were in the car and somebody said, oh, did you hear about what Brooklyn, Beckham said? My first reaction was, who's Brooklyn Beckham? I kind of forgot about him. I didn't really know much about him before. So, but now because of this, that's what's bringing his brand a little bit more. I'm sure he's gotten many more followers since he broke the news about his family.
Yeah, and I didn't actually know what he did, but I did know he loved cooking and he was very good at it, but he also has a hot sauce. Oh. Who knew?
Cool.
But yeah, I actually loved the fact that you didn't really hear about them.
No.
Yeah. And I thought, oh, they're just quietly successful. And I love that.
Which I respect that about them.
Yeah, Beckham has his legacy as a footballer.
Yeah. Make a documentary here and there.
Okay, Victoria Beckham is a Spice Girl, posh Spice, love you forever. And yes, she did have her fashion line. Yeah, that's her legacy. I appreciated the documentaries. And then you had all these cute kids. And now, look where we're at. Yeah. So, yeah.
True, with more money, more problems. And I feel as much as you want to give your children something that maybe you didn't have, that privilege and entitlement oftentimes backfires. And when you don't have to work for certain things, and a lot of things have been given to you and it's become expected now, it's usually never really appreciated the exact same way the parents expect for it to be appreciated. And it always results in, I need certain attention, or I want this, or I want that. There's usually always problems in those very rich, affluent families.
Yes, but however, since the dawn of time, we do appreciate the entertaining factor that these dramas of the upper echelons do provide us.
Poor and proud and happy.
This is Alicia and Jamin Collins on I Have Thoughts.